Yeah. You know, with all the trouble that I spent last time I streamed trying to get NES games working, this one just popped on no problem. Man. They really took this a long way. This is kind of terrible, but I actually sort of forgot about Pixel Remaster. There we go. Continue? Huh. I guess the battery works. That being said, this is not my game. Alright, guys. What are we doing? Yeah, I know. I have like one character lock in my mind. See, the funny thing about that, Nova, is that playing this is in fact the prelude to playing Stranger in Paradise. On this channel, we do both. Bullshit. I thought it'd be fun because I know it's supposed to be like, linked to. Hang on, my mic's up way too high. I know it's supposed to be linked to Final Fantasy 1. But it's been so long since I played, I feel like a lot of it wouldn't land. So we're gonna refresh our memories and then laugh even harder when shit comes up. Alright, so I feel like the standard practice here is like fighter, black belt, white mage, black mage. I think white mage, black mage are like immovable fixtures in a standard party. And I have to have a black mage because there's a specific thing that I want to do with that. So really the question is, what class is the fourth party member? I'm gonna actually reset. Also, just like... I mean, look, how are we not gonna take a black mage? Look at this iconic shit. Also... there we go. We could add a red mage. I used to use red mages a lot, I recall, before realizing that they're actually really bad in the late game. Okay, well the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a black belt. And because I only have four letters for a name, the black belt is gonna be called Girl. And we all know what that means. How do I get down there? Oh, is that right? Oh, I don't want that. Black mages black belts are squishy early on. But I think they're stronger later on, so maybe this is fine. Yo, how do I get off the screen? Oh, okay. Yeah, essentially. Well, actually, red mage is like if you took a white mage, a black mage, and a fighter and made them the same character. But then, you know, they don't do as much physical damage or have as much defense as a fighter. And they don't learn as high level of spells as white or black mages, but they can do all of those things. You know, the weaknesses of the other classes are covered. So they're really good because they can, like, cover a lot of your weaknesses early on, but then they're not going to top out any particular stat. Correct. Yeah, the absolute most classic Jack of all trades, master of none. I feel like a good party has to have a fighter, and because of that, I am kind of tempted to take a thief instead. But I think thief's kind of like... Does thief suck in this game? I feel like thief sucks in this game. Well, let's grab these, because I know we're going to. Name. Let's go with... God, having no default names is really difficult. Let's pull from future games. Give me like a really well-known white mage coded player from a later game whose name is only 4 letters. Rosa. Fuck it. Shit, Yuna's good too. No, Yuna's summoner coded more than white mage coded. Okay, so that makes this easy. We can make this Vivi because it's just, like, Vivi is just based off of this design exactly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now to round out the party. I mean, we could. It is way too much magic, though. Ah, who am I kidding? I like being able to hit things for free. Your name is Beef. And so we go! See... Yes, Fighter and Red Mage Armor class, they go in front. But if you're building long-term... The monk actually has a damage reduction, like innate damage reduction skill that builds up at later levels. I did like a tiny little bit of research into this before I started. I think it's funny that I ended up with, like, after all of that consideration, I ended up with the classic I ended up with the classic party after all. I'm pretty sure nobody has magic yet because I haven't given anybody any magic yet. Oh, for real? I legitimately thought that it would be locked in at party creation. Doesn't really matter right now because nobody has any armor, so... I also love that the targeting is locked. Ow. And we just kept that going forever. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. Hold reset while you power off. I don't think that was ever actually really necessary. Actually... Oh, that's right. You don't revive at the end. Tent is fun, but I think we need actual equipment more than... Oh, God. I forgot this game doesn't give you any indication of who can equip what things. Okay, well that's gonna be important. And that's gonna be important. I feel like... Do white mages take hammers? I feel like they take mallets. I feel like that's a thing. I almost gave Punch Girl a weapon, which would have been sacrilegious. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have really strong memories of having all of this entire soundtrack on my computer as MIDI files. Like Warriors, just as in Lucan's Prophecy, that's not even a name I remember hearing in this. Garland has kidnapped the princess, please help her. Garland, again, says that's bullshit. In sadness, the queen locked herself inside. I am Jane? I definitely don't remember a Queen Jane. But that's why it's good that we're doing this. Damn, there's a whole royal family in here that I don't remember. Yeah, it seems her entire job is to sit in that room and be sad. Ah, 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the Mystic Key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. Yeah, I was looking at these and I was like, I feel like there's a reason I have to come back to this later. I couldn't remember exactly why, but it just felt right in my mind. It's like, I can't get that right now, and I don't know why. Alright, let's have another slep. Also, that doubles as a save, right? Best to check this now. We're good! Alright. It's now time to level grind. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I wasn't really thinking this, but maybe I should put a flashing warning on this. Because that kind of flashed a good bit. Hey, in Final Fantasy 1, if I give them weapons, do the weapons not show up? I feel like they are supposed to be shown, like, swinging the weapons, but I don't see them. Right. 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 So this is actually carried inventory, but we have to specific. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I knew they were supposed to swing weapons. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's much better. I would like to bump up a level before we go do our prologue fight, but I mean, if it's not happening, it's not happening. Nope. Healer, heal thyself. It's always a bit of a slow build with the Punch Girl. Goodness. Rose is drawing a ton of aggro. I just forget how often, like, misses are a huge part of this game. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Off to it, then. I assume we'll level up on the way. It'll be fine. Alright, as long as you don't miss, I think he's got like 1 hit point left. What did I just say? Man, this is so slow. I love it. Give me a unique encounter in the marshy area. Well, it's a unique background. Oh, now you do 10 damage. That's the exact amount of damage I wanted out of you? Okay. There we go. Hello. As you can see, it's going well. I should have bought a tent. Yeah, that's the meme image where she says, I don't have any money. But it cuts off at the bottom, so you can't really see it well. Alright, since everyone basically doubled in HP, we're gonna sleep to get up to that HP again. And then I think I'm gonna buy a tent. There's nothing here. I am Arelon, the class that will not be introduced to the game for several more iterations. We can at least give everyone some clothes. It's something, right? It's something. Alright, now that we're officially completely out of money. Oh! Ow. I'm gonna really enjoy, like, rediscovering the names of enemies in this. Wow, stop it. Uh-oh. I was kind of hoping that would do it. Oh, okay. Okay, not clean. Good XP. Oh, right, you didn't level up before because you died on the first fight. Yeah, that was fun. What the hell do you... What the hell does your intelligence need to go up for? Grip! We have found the Grape Imp! Oh, is that one of the bugs? Int is just busted in this game? Oh, that rules! I want to save, like, right outside of this. Putting a flashing warning on this. Attack magic ignores caster stats. Amazing. I feel like these are scary. Ooh! Oh no, they're not bad. Yo, is this like... Is, like, original FF1, like, low-key Kusoge? Because I would love that. No one touches my princess. Light Warriors, you're impertinent. Garland will knock you all down. Classic! Yeah, it's good. Hi there, Coder, and welcome. And thank you for joining us. Yeah, but like, you know how translation is in this era. And also how Nintendo was in this era. So they couldn't say anything too violent. It's like, alright, you saw the bad guy. The bad guy says he's gonna kill you. But he can't say he's gonna kill you. Because Nintendo won't allow that. So what's kinda close? I'm gonna knock you down. I'm gonna knock you out. No, knock you out may still be too violent. What the fuck? You ever just like... You ever beat a boss and then take one step and another random battle just pops up in your face? Just a creep hanging out, like, in the general vicinity of the princess, I guess. Yeah. Hi! Yes, that's us. Or so I've been told. In 1987, they didn't have to fast travel us out of that dungeon. They really didn't have to. It's appreciated, but nowhere near expected. Phantasy Star doesn't do it. This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as my gift. It just might come in handy. I'm It's been handed down through the royal family for 2,000 years, and I've decided to break that tradition. Thank you for saving the princess. To aid your quest, I ordered a bridge built to the continent. Thanks, but I can think of a lot of better reasons to build a bridge than just to help us. Great, okay. Alright, how we doing in... Yeah, we used up all of our magic. I mean, it would be different if, like, did we ask him to build a bridge? Did we make that a priority? And he was like, okay. Because you need it, I will prioritize this. If memory serves, the bridge is up here. Yes. And if memory also serves, when we cross the bridge, we get main theme. Hell yeah. I mean... yeah... The man, the myth. Umatsu was cooking on this one. I mean, he usually cooks, but like... you go back and listen to it now, and it's like... it's incredibly impressive how much of the music in this game has gone on to be, like, a legendary theme of all time. Well, this isn't good. Little overkill, but I wanted to make sure I took 2 down at least. Punch Girl's getting up there. In true Punch Girl fashion, she will never be touching a weapon. And she side-eyes the others for using them. This thing is taking in a concerning amount of damage without dying. But yeah, missing continues to come in, like, huge. I did not recall how important oh my god. How important accuracy actually is in this game. Thank goodness. Good numbers. Can we? Hell yeah, we can. It's different if they're monsters. It's different when they're monsters. Monsters can die brutally in a fire, but humans... Okay, they do say slain, that's true. What? How? We might need to run from this. I don't usually run from fights, but we might need to run from this. This is, that was a bad first turn. I'll give it, like, one more. Really spreading the damage out way more than we should be. Oh my god! At least keep hitting him. No! Alright, that's one. Alright, that should keep her alive for another turn. It only needed 4 more. Where was that? Damn RNG damage calculations out here? Okay, thank you. Been waiting on that the whole fight. Okay. Fine. We might be using that tent. Just everyone, go. Everyone go. It is one really cool thing about early RPGs like this, where, like, random battles can feel pretty epic because nothing's meant to be just kind of a throwaway. Nothing's meant to be just a throwaway waste of time. Strength up, agility up. Oh, nice. Okay, I wasn't sure we were gonna get her. Alright, let's see if we can't. Wow, tent is not a full heal. And it doesn't recover magic. Interesting. Could they not? Oh, that's right. There's tent and cottage. I forgot those are separate items here. Also, oh my god. Jesus Christ, there is also house? I forgot there was also... So is that right about cottage? Is there tent, cottage, and house? Tent... Tent 1, Tent 2, Tent 3, yeah. Tentaga, yes. Tent cabin house, okay. Alright, this is... God damn it. Yay! No! I think we can. I was gonna say, what are we, like, Capsule Corp? Don't love that. I don't love that. Okay. With that, I think we can make it to the village. This is like as far as I usually make it on most attempts to go back and play Final Fantasy 1. I usually make it to here, fight the pirates, and get the ship. And then like lose track of what I was doing and then stop playing. Random question, where did Jesse play Dark Souls, and is there another episode in our future? Yeah, we dropped it a while ago. It should be on YouTube, but honestly, at this point, if we went back to it, I think we would probably have to just start over. Oh no, I don't remember what any of these do. With the big thing that we've both been working on now being finished... Oh, damn. There is a very good chance that there is more content of us playing video games together, though I don't know that Dark Souls is the first thing on the priority list. I need to just go, like, look at what these do. Because this is, like, all of my money. And I don't want to spend all of my money if I don't know what's happening. Oh, shit! Yeah, I should have known this. Okay, this might end poorly. I do remember... The pirates are mad I'm playing a legitimate copy. I do remember, like, just going back in my memory. Like, the first time you see 9 enemies on screen, there legitimately is like an, oh shit, I didn't realize. Alright, let's just do that again. We maybe have this more than I thought we had this. I do think it helps quite a bit that they lean on the black background as much as they do. And also the sprites aren't moving. Our sprites are moving, but theirs aren't. These are also all the same sprite. Alright, I was scared of this for nothing. Oh, that'll help. Yeah, what up? Thank you, I will. That was easy. Alright, let's see stream spoilers for spells. Protects party from lightning damage. Increase a character's evade by plus 40. I almost said 40%, but it just says plus 40, so I don't know how that's calculated. Lamp cures dark on one character. I don't recall dark ever actually being a thing. Okay. So harm lets you beat up undead enemies. Dark is a real status effect which does exactly nothing. Classic. Just like in 6. Temper... I assume it's meant to be temper. According to this guide, it says, is meant to increase one character's damage, asterisk. Asterisk indicates the spell is bugged and doesn't work as described. So, busted worthless, it seems. Rub is a very unusual word to use for death. That's a death spell, and we're just gonna call it rub. actually gonna say, rather than this, it's probably advisable. Slow cuts all enemies' hits in half. I mean... Erased. Yeah, alright. So I think slow is a debuff on damage rather than actual speed. Yeah, okay. I might actually take that. I think that precludes us from taking anything at the weapon shop at this point. Well, there's that, but I'd rather save up for the high-value stuff. Plus, I feel like Beef is the only one using either of these weapons anyway. Or really any of the three. I mean, yeah, I guess we can give you a shield. And probably gloves? Slow, I think, is multi-target, if I'm not mistaken. Or rather, it's like... not multi-target, but like everybody. All enemies hits in half. So yeah, that'd be really good to use when we're facing down a lot of enemies at once. Yeah, we were just talking about how hard Uematsu cooked in like the very first iteration of this. Because a lot of this music is really timeless, and much of it just continued throughout the series after this game. I'm gonna take the chance of buying gloves. And I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna try. Please tell me you can wear these. Yeah! Alright, let me see. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna set sail, because I think that we're going to go out to sea and immediately die. I remember the Sahags! Let's throw one of those out there because I'm scared. Nice. Well done. Ah, okay. Alright, fine. 18 on a crit. Good. That's the message that we get. Okay, it's not too scary. The names in this do not follow any sort of consistent convention whatsoever. The white and black mages are named after white and black mages that appear in later Final Fantasy games. The fighter is named Beef because his job is literally just to be a beefy meat shield in the front of the party. And the black belt is Girl for Punch Girl. Shark. This is fine. In retrospect, using fire on a sea creature is maybe not the wisest idea. Is this on Switch? Because the emulation accuracy is ass. No. It is not. Hit the shark! Hit the shark with a thing! Please! They hit the shark. That's not bad. I need more numbers. I need to kill more sea creatures so that I can afford to buy weapons to better kill more sea creatures. This is probably, yeah. Incoming flashing! Incoming flashing now? No. Now, maybe. There it is. Boy, that spellcast does require some patience, though. So this is gonna be one of those fights where we just trade misses back and forth, huh? I was wondering about that, because I know you can in later games. But I wasn't exactly sure where to do it. Response rate. Sure. No, I mean, I guess that does make some sense. I haven't kept track of, like... who has done how much damage to what, so I'm just kind of, like, moving everyone around at this point. Oh, no. Well, shit. The phase plant sprites are legitimately really good, though. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. How do we fix that? I literally have no idea. Yeah, come to think of it, I am actually also only getting right side audio. Which I should be able to fix at some level. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually... Oh, that's actually nice. Believe it or not, I just set the source as audio in OBS. Or as I set the source as mono in OBS, I mean. Oh yeah, that was like literally just exclusively blaring into only the right side of my headphones this whole time. And I didn't even notice until someone mentioned it. Which is very like me. This is definitely... This is definitely a time for slow. I'm actually starting to wonder. You know what? Let's try that. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's... Oh! Oh, no! This might actually be too fast. Alright, what do we get out of that? 195? Yeah, that'll pay for the recovery. This is fine. Yeah, okay, response rate 8 is legitimately way too fast. I think we probably want something more like 5 or 6. So anyway, what I was gonna say is the person in the front of the party draws the most aggro. But does that also carry through as you go down? Like, is there like declining aggro as you go down the list? Because I feel like when Rosa was in position 2, she was getting her ass kicked. Yeah, that went by way too fast. Holy shit. This also might be too many mad ponies. Why are they so mad? That is... It going by that quickly is kind of nice for grinding, though. That hurts. So Crazy Horse translates to Mad Pony for character limits. But why does neither name address the fact that they're unicorns? I guess unicorn is also too many letters. Also, I think there's an enemy later that is actually unicorn. Oh, shit! Ow! Nice. Yes, please live. I'm really tired of you not making it through. And it throws all the... It throws all the damn... XP numbers off. Oh, that's why the FF3 remake was so weird. Something did always feel kind of off about the story in that one. Please? I will never, ever, ever get tired of, like, re-describing the whole Final Fantasy naming canon. This might suck. And Ogre Battle 64 would be particularly difficult for us at this time. Oh wow, we timed that out really precisely. Secret of Mana is really special for being one of the first games where you could really have, like, a multiplayer action RPG experience. And it'll always be special for that, but you go back to it now and it's like, it's such an incredibly slow game. And it's just because of the way that you, like, the amount of time that you have to spend menuing. And menuing isn't a big deal, but it's like all of that menuing times the number of players. Alright, we have some cash. I hope you all... No, wait. I want to buy stuff, then stay at the inn. I definitely want this. I don't think anyone else can wear the chain armor. Like, I'm pretty sure... Yeah. It's really fascinating. It's really fascinating to play this now, knowing now what I didn't know then. And kind of see how deeply D&D influenced this is. I mean, there's no MP in this game. Like, we straight up are doing D&D style spell slots. I think we probably can... That worked out. Shoutouts to going under the bridge. my god, don't we need a canoe to go over rivers as well? Yeah, that's right! So I'm not familiar with the term Vancian casting. But I'm going to assume that that's, like, spell slot based. Oh yeah, hey, what's up, girl? Hang on. Shit, what is her name? I know it. It's like an all I can think of is Medea because of fucking Hades. I know it starts with M, but it's like Medea, Matilda, Matoya. Mavelma. I can't see anything without my glasses. Yeah, I'll take those. Which one does the thing? Wait, what happens when we press B select? I forget. And we're poisoned. And I do not recall if poison persists after a fight. Damn it. Is it the map? I guess there's an easy way to find out. It's the map. It's a good map. I don't hate that. It's 87. They're doing their best. But also, let's talk. Like, the cities are marked. Your current location is marked. I think it's very neat that they get, like, the way this map is designed, you have this huge inland sea on this lower continent, right? So they're able to give you a ship super early on in the game and give you that give you like a sense of freedom. But really, you're only exploring, like, maybe a third of the map at most. I mean, not even really. More like a fifth. Absolutely, there are modern gen game maps that are less usable than this. 100%. This... Okay. That answered that question. Oh, that doesn't hurt me. I'm older than most game franchises. Like, almost all of them. It's more surprising to me that, like, I am close in age to some of them. Rosa, what the fuck are you doing in the front row? Oh, do they automatically move people with status effects to the back? There's a logic to that, but don't do that. Yeah! Black belts are also nice to have in the party because they save you so much money on equipment. Well, design-wise... In a game where, like... Trying to gather my thoughts here. In a game that is intended to be, like, designed as a linear experience... You really should not be turned loose on the main map to just go wherever you want. First thing. Like, that's a terrible idea. At the same time, the game doesn't want to make you feel like you're in a hallway the whole time either. So, giving you some degree of freedom to move around, so it feels like you have the ability to, like, explore and see things on your own terms, while putting some guardrails on it so that, like, design-wise, you can't get yourself out into trouble, is a really good way to balance those, but it's really tricky to balance that correctly. Like, the ideal version of this is that you get to explore a lot of stuff, and you're like, oh, what's over here? What's over there? And then, at some point, you hit an area where you're like, oh, I can't get there yet. I really want to. That's true. I'm so used to... I'm so, like... I'm so, familiar with Chrono Trigger at this point that anytime I play it, I tend to just beeline it. But it does give you a lot of, like, options to just kind of go around places. So I think bang for buck wise, giving the mages new staves is probably going to help us. What?! What is it for, then? Okay. We'll try this new weapon and see what happens. Also, definitely slow here. I'll take 88. Uh-huh. Not bad. Good. It was a crit, though, so I can't really rely on that as being, like, a reliable indicator of damage. That works out. Alright, time to look through and see the weapon guide. Because you know, staff on mage seemed like a slam dunk, but it wasn't. Ugh. No, not beef. Obviously, I can't afford any of these, but I do want to see what they do. Ooh. Fire 2 and Lightning 2 do fire and lightning damage to all enemies for 30 to 120 damage. I like that. I like that a lot. Lock 2, meant to reduce enemies' evade. Spell is bugged and doesn't work. Hold causes paralyze, and it looks like it does work. Confuse, all enemies attack each other. Oh, I'm at a different level now. Alright. Alright, how should I do this? The prince must wake soon, or the dark elf will dominate. Hey, I've read some fan fictions like that. All right. Perfect. This is exactly what I needed. So technically that staff is an upgrade for the fighter. Technically. Also, technically, I could give that staff to the, to Punch Girl, but what are we doing? So... I don't want to go too far, because I'm scared. But I do feel like we need somewhat desperately to increase our general capabilities. And also, probably need to go ahead and, probably need to go ahead and run back to Corneria and teach Rosa to cure poison. I feel like that's gonna come up a lot, actually. Now, here's a fun question. Do you cure poison staying at an inn? We're gonna go here first to find out. Don't need my help. Okay, that means that this should work. It's neither. Incredibly fascinating. Oh, you're not. I was gonna head back to Corneria to grab some more level 1 spells anyway. Because one of them is Cure Poison. And all this means is that now that's a higher priority. I heard it was quite good. I also heard that they kind of bait and switched us by making it seem like there was going to be some story content when there wasn't really. Like some new story content. Which is a little sad, but I don't know what I expected. Come on, please. Thank you. Oh! Okay, no, not you. Fuck, did I come to the wrong town? Oh, you don't get... Oh my god! Oh shit, I thought that the poison cure was here, and it very much is not. Yeah, let's get harm. And Fog is essentially a defensive buff, so we'll take that. And here we'll take everything but Lock because Lock is broken. The game is screaming at me when I move because 2 of my characters are poisoned, and so it's basically their screams of agony. God, that's expensive! Jesus Christ! You know what? This is very old man of me. Hang on. Beef Girl. We can't have 4 black belts because there's only 1 Punch Girl. Anyway, I kind of like that I'm broke. I tend to be so, frugal with my purchases in games like this that I kind of just get to every area and I just have whatever I want. And you know, it removes some excitement from the whole thing. Having a new spell or a new weapon or something that I worked really hard to get and then seeing the effect that it has, I like when that's really exciting because it's not just a it's not just a natural thing that's supposed to happen every time I go 5 steps. Heck yeah. You know what? You go here. You go here. And you 2 hit this one. Okay, well that's a little annoying, but fine. I'm trying to remember if stun, like... Is that, like, pseudo-permanent, or does it let up after... Okay, it lets up after a while. I wasn't sure if I had to manually cure it. There we go. Very good. You hit that one, you hit that one, you hit that one, you hit that one. But do actually hit them, though. Oh, wow. 4? Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is going. Besides, I thought the 4 white mage run was the, I thought that was the more, famous FF1 run. Though I guess they're different. Like, 4 white mages is like a challenge run. Where I think 4 black belts actually has, like, broken potential. Let's just put the prince to sleep. There are so many names in this game that I do not remember ever reading. Which joke do we make? The Cave of Dwarf is at the west end of the Aldi Sea, but you have to put a quarter in the ship to get there. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Good for Matoya. Sounds like that cave is dank in more ways than one. What the fuck am I doing here? Zzz. 5 years the princess slept under Essa's spell. Only Herb can... yeah. You don't need herb, you need smelling salts. Hold on, I'm gonna actually look at this now. Before I buy another weapon, who actually uses the weapon? I can give the black mage a stabby. That is a thing we can do. It does a negligible amount more damage than the staff. But it does have a critical hit chance. So we'll do it. Yes, I will take the 2 gold. And I can't really use that, so I guess we're selling it back. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it before it poisons us! I didn't have any money to buy more antidotes. Okay. I should buy more antidotes. Unless there's not an item shop in this town. Okay, there we go. Just... cabin and house. I'm gonna grab a couple, because it's gonna come up. Oh, that's right! Level 3 and 4 magic shops are here. Shit! Oh yeah, okay, I need money really bad now. This won't help that much. Damn it. Could you not? Nice. Yeah, I can't do that yet. I don't know for sure. I have, like, this premonition that if I dock there, something is gonna, like, kick my ass immediately. Yeah, it's probably time for this. Oh my god! Somebody hit anything! Thank you! Okay. Jesus. Ah, these planes. Let's give it a go. Actually... I don't know if it's a good idea to do this when I'm so squishy. Yes, please. Yes, that's incredibly important at this particular moment. Oh, shit. We'll try a slip. I'll take it. I will happily take it. Hit him with another. No. Yes. Yes. I'm happy with that. I don't know if hitting them wakes them up, but if all it does is just make them lose a turn, fine. Oh, God! Come on, please. Yeah! That scared the hell out of me. Alright, what do we got here? We have no more heals. We are running back to town. Shit! Okay, run, slep. Ridiculously effective. highway robbery! This is a tomb. This is also a tomb. Oh, yeah! Wait. Wait, well, hold up. Is this a direct shot at Dragon Quest? I mean, are they taking a shot, or is it like homage? I was sitting here like, no, wait. Erdrick is definitely the Dragon Quest guy. 100% he is. Well, nowhere close to being able to buy any of those. Yeah, I guess that's true. He was dead in Dragon Quest 1 as well, so it's not like... I mean, I don't think there's any question that, like, they didn't just, like, they didn't just come up with the name Erdrick in parallel. Like, that's not something that just happened in both places at once, randomly. Yeah. Thank you for missing. So my only question really, like, it's obvious that they pulled that name from Dragon Quest. So my only question is intention. Like, is the intention to, like, pay homage to the game that came before? Or is it like when Donkey Kong Country shows, like, Sonic's, like, shoes and shit in the trash can? Because they're taking a shot at Sony. Did I say Sony? Sega, obviously. Jesus Christ. Let's get lit, fam. Ooh! Okay, if the original version of it says Link, then to me that says it's supposed to be respectful. And it's an elf land. That makes so much sense. Not a bad first turn. That sucks. That sucks. All I needed was a little tap, but we let him do 25 damage to the white mage first. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, it's time for... for some buffs and some debuffs. Did that say ineffective? Okay, well then he has to go. He has to go now. Ow! So I feel like I should run back and get some level 2 spells. I also feel increasingly like... That's pretty good. I feel increasingly like a good thing to do would be to, like, call the stream now and then just grind a bunch before the next time we play. Because I do feel like grinding from here on is going to be really important. I really kind of want to blow all my money on a really good spell, but I feel strongly that I should not do that yet. Yeah, 2 spell levels. It's throwing 2 spell levels at me at once, and also, I didn't really strongly equip myself at the previous levels either. I need to see who can actually equip shit. Okay, everyone can wear the cap. Wooden helmet is basically going to be fighter only, but that's okay. I can give him that. What is this? Copper what? It looks like a circlet, but I don't think that's what it is. Bracelet? I mean, it looks like anyone can equip that, but that's really expensive for not a whole lot of absorption. Alright, I'm gonna buy a cap for everyone. Well, I'm gonna buy 3 caps and a wooden helmet. Turns out, technically, everyone can wear the gloves, too. Okay, we did buy the iron armor for him. Good. I see. Iron armor has exceptionally high damage absorption, but it's heavy as hell, so you won't be evading anything. Understood. I kind of like that, like, this game low-key has, like, weight numbers. Like, the weight of equipment matters. Alright, I'm running away. Oh, right. Shit. Excellent. Excellent. Now we're fine. Everything was always fine. See, if I sail all the way across the ocean before staying at an inn, then I could potentially save 50 bucks on that inn. Which is obviously worth way more to me than not losing, like, the last 30 minutes of progress. I'm so stupid. Run? Okay, this we should be able to handle. So now let's talk about the price difference in staying at a slightly more expensive inn versus having to revive 2 party members. Just kidding. Let's not talk about that. In order to save 50 gold, we shall spend 160 gold. I am capable of making very intelligent financial decisions. Alright, what are we looking at here? I'm not sure I've ever taken damage from lightning, but I'm sure it will come up eventually. I think I have enough to buy people gloves, too. Yeah, they're cheap. It's something. Alright, let's try this again. At full power this time. Nice! Wow, I didn't know that would do that much damage. You know, it makes all the sense in the world. But I'm just seeing it for the first time that, like, enemies have, like, elemental affinities. Using lightning on the enemies in the water is really effective. Using fire on the enemies in the water is not very effective. The game doesn't really go out of its way to tell you that, but it's definitely there. Nice. That's good money. That's quite decent. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you may not have room for every elemental option, especially if you don't know that some of the spells are bugged and like completely ineffectual. We'll grab it because we'll need it later. Eventually, we're going to get hit by something that does massive lightning damage, and I'll be glad that I have it. Until then, we're just kind of trading bonks back and forth. And that's fine, too. I really wouldn't say no to, like, a nice multi-target attack, though. Vivi, go stab that eyeball! Yeah! Works for me. Oh, this is also something that carries over into later Final Fantasies. That's a big part of, 6, as I recall. Is, like, staves and armor that can be used as spellcasting mechanisms. Wait! Wait, no, hold on, though. The way you are describing this to me suggests that they are not consumable? Because in 6, the items are consumable. Oh, shit! Okay, yeah, no, that does... That does change things from being pretty cool to actually totally busted. You know, I was wondering earlier why there was a difference on this menu between item and drink. And perhaps that serves to explain why. Ouch. I think we get one more out here before going back to town. Ooh! Last time I fought these, they dropped a ton of magic. Money. Definitely not magic. Dropping magic's not a thing. Okay, so legitimately I was thinking about this earlier and I was like, that must mean something. No, ellipses, they're different. This is palette swapped, so this is like Pirate Plus. It makes sense for them to have different names. Oh, thank goodness you missed. Okay. I think I can justify this. Legitimately, I think I can justify this. Because in both cases, I feel like the foreign word sounds more, imposing. Oh, these are both bullshit. Like, I feel like that's okay, right? Like, the native word... The native word for pirate is just like, oh, it's a pirate. But then, like, a foreign word for it is like, oh shit, it's a foreign pirate. I don't think that's like a translation bug. I think that's I think you could pass that off as like an intentional change. Well, they went with Kaizoku with a Y because of character limits. I think they only have 6 to work with, I think, on the enemy side, don't they? Or is it 7? Do they have 7? Now I'm starting to doubt myself. man. Even if they do have 7 characters to work with? Hey, there's a level up. That's what I was hoping for. Nice. I do feel like the KY for Kai probably translates better into English. I'll take one. Please don't hit me. Yeah, we are quickly getting up to the point where Cure 1 is not really doing very much for us. Man, I'd forgotten just how much flashing there is. Like, every spell cast is a flash. And, like, an aggressive one. Alright. I'm gonna be at this for a little while, so... I think... that's probably good for now, but I will do the rest of my grinding off screen. So that we can come back and do stuff after this. This is... I have to be honest, I thought it would be, like... interesting to go back and play Final Fantasy 1. And it was, and it is. I honestly didn't really expect it to be... fun? But it's actually really fun. This game is still really fun. Which I'm legitimately impressed by. I mean, I was kind of expecting to go into it and having like I was expecting to go into it and have like a Street Fighter 1 type of experience where it's like, oh, it's cool to see where the good games in the series grew out of. But not actually, but then like mostly just kind of see the warts on the original and be like, oh, cool, they started that here. They started this here. I didn't expect the original game to actually hold up as well as it does. I mean, it's certainly time has been unkind to it in a number of ways, but there's a lot that still works just fine. Anyhow. Yeah, sure. You know what? Sure. Going from Final Fantasy 1 to Breath of Fire feels like fun. Breath of Fire 4, mind you, but still. Still, that feels like that feels like we could do that. I think we could do that. I'm exhausted from last week, so I'm not going to tell you that I'm necessarily going to wake up tomorrow and feel like streaming again. But there's no particular reason why I can't. So I might. And if not tomorrow, you know, later this week. Like I'm pretty much back. So I will see you all soon. Good night.